Alrighty. Good morning, boys and girls. How are we all doing? Good morning. Slightly earlier start today. Slightly early start because unfortunately I've got a slightly early finish today. But I want to play some last Epoch. I'm getting there. We are level 85. Level 100 feels like it should be only round the corner. Yeah, I still can't find this flipping Squirrel helm. It evades me. It evades me like the plague. But you know how my inventory management skills are less than perfect? Well, I did something about it yesterday. I fixed my inventory. I've made it beautiful. Complete and utter waste of time, mind, but I've completely beautified my inventory. Okay, don't look at this screen. This is maybe not the best screen for. But look at this. Look at this. Okay, I've not quite finished, but it's beautiful and it's getting there. This is endgame gear section. All my uniques. All my exalteds. This is all stuff that isn't strictly going straight in my build, but I just think it's stuff that's worth keeping. All our experimental stuff. We have a group of things to shatter, because the irony here is I'm actually running slightly low on shattering materials. All my keys are in one tab. All my sets are in another tab. These are so useless. Poor sets, man. I don't know what they're going to do with sets. They got to do something about them to make them worthwhile hunting down or chasing, especially how rare they are. I get less set I've had less set items in the game than nearly any other type of items. I think I've had more. I'd go as far as to say I've had more tier 7. I think I've actually had more tier 7. Can you even search? You can't search for tier ranks, which is a bit of a shame. But I'm quite sure I've actually had more tier 7s than I have set items, which is odd. Very odd indeed. I also, for those of you over on Twitch, have updated and added some additional cam filters for you to have a little bit of a play with. There's one that's very specific for our current stream and what we're trying to achieve anyway. I'm sure you can have a bit of a play with those, but I'm making things neat and tidy. All of my endgame related stuff is going here, but you can also see I'm severely lacking. Apart from boots, I've got plenty of sets of boots. I think I need to ease up on the amount of boots I'm finding. Or not ease up on the amount that I find, but narrow down my filter search a little bit. I still need. I've run out of gold. I need more stash tabs, but I ran out of gold. I need a group for shields, don't we? Oh, we can afford another one. Shields. Shields or offhands, you know, same difference. Is it this colour? Yeah, there we go. Now we can take all of these, put them in their own. Okay. That's the plan, at least. We still need more, because I need one for, like, rings. Is that all I'm missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I don't know. Too many numbers. We need more. We need more groups. Could I get away? Can you not name something and just have the icon? Can you just delete the title? Okay. I'm just thinking to get rid of the... and just use the icons. It makes it easy up here. It doesn't so make it... I don't know. Whatever. Whoops. That'll do. Okay. If we ever need more than a single tab of keys, something's gone horribly wrong. The idols need to change colour. They need to be like this colour. The irony being is I couldn't care less about transmog, but there, here I am colour coding my inventory space. Sure. I also went through and I nuked a whole bunch of random trash stuff that we just didn't need. I'm at the point now where items that are dropping are going to be at least yellow, preferably purple. Blues are just like dead to us now unless they've got some super stat on, and then if they have got some super stat on, that's only to go in this group to be shattered, because they've got some fancy affix that I need on them. But everything else should now be ready to fill and to play with and to customize. Anything that goes in these categories is something that I probably should pay some attention to. That's the theory, at least. I was playing around a little bit as well, trying to get my resistances up. I've got all but my lightning resistance capped. I've way overshot on cold resistance, and I should probably swap some cold resistance for some lightning resistance, but my only area of doing that is in my gear. And I don't think I've really got any gear that's like specifically focused on cold. So I don't know where it's all come from. Yeah, I don't actually... Oh, there's 45% cold resistance on my spider silk sash. Maybe we could swap out to a different belt. As long as I can keep the poison resist in somewhat shape or form. Oh, I got 42% cold resist on these. I could do with a set of gloves then, maybe, that... Could do with a set of gloves that are not so heavy on cold resist, but a lightning resist instead. That's an easy switcheroony. Well, it's not an easy switcheroony because I need another set of gloves, but... Ah, my boots are also heavy on cold resist. Could we get a pair of boots with the implicit of lightning resist, maybe? These boots are going to get changed soon anyway. You can craft, still had some crafting potential left, the cold resist item. Yeah, I could gamble. I could gamble swapping it out. In fact, no, I can't because it's tier 5. It's capped cold resist on it. They're good braces, this is the thing. These are good braces. They're tier 19 braces. And in fact, technically, I could actually upgrade this to... max now as well. They're tier 20 braces, so they're good braces. Or gloves. If we got some that are similar, what have we got? Oh, hang on. Why have they got a cross on? Oh, we need to be level 86 to even use these. Holy smoke. 12% of armor mitigation also applies to damage over time. Let's just double check that these are all... Why are these bolded? Bolded is usually an indication... yeah, if they're on the strict list... then they get bolded. So if we look at gloves and we look at strictly gloves, they're emphasized, so they're, or bolded, I mean capitalized is probably the word I'm looking for here. But this means that these are arguably the best ones. These are the best ones we got. Minion damage, minion health, chance to shred armor on hit, and health. Now, I've clearly done some shenanigans on these to make these the way they are, and they've got 0 forging potential left on them. So they can't be customized any further. But they're technically my best set of gloves. These other 3, we can't use those yet. Strength, critical strike, health, armor, a lot of void resist on. We could, because they've only got 3. There's an open slot there. We could slap in lightning resist there. That's also going to way overcap us on void resistance if we equip those, though. Maybe it's better to put them on there. Minion health, mana, reroll mana to something else on those ones. It's not that urgent. It's not that urgent. It's not that deep. We're capped on everything else. We can, once we get some higher tier pieces of gear in the first place, it will fix itself. Having nearly capped is fine. Most of my idols are currently used to help with this as well. But at being level 85, I unlocked empowered monoliths yesterday. So this maybe means we can target farm the helm a little bit more effectively. Second to that, I've actually got... Where are they? I've actually got 7 runes of ascendance. So I need 7 bonus helms. I need 7 bonus helms to try and get this. I found a bunch of these yesterday and I saved these for on the stream. So we got 7 chances at our helm. This is where I kind of wish I didn't go through and nuke everything. I've got some random helms in here that we could use. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, well, that's actually quite convenient, isn't it? But these are all potentially upgrade items. These are all potentially items I should consider using. So I don't really want to use those. And then if we do... Yeah, I just need some more helms. I need some more helms. Let's... What about you? Out of curiosity, sell me a helm. 1, 2. That'll do. There's 2.
Take care.
Oh no, what am I doing? Transfer materials. Can you, out of curiosity, just bounce around different... hang on, let me just check something real quick. Is it Herald of Scurry? I'm quite sure it's this monolith, but I might be wrong. You can farm it in the Black Sun Monolith timeline, completing the unique helm reward echoes. Okay, so it is this one. Legendary. Level 100. Farm this for helms. Yeah, okay. I was doing a little bit of this yesterday by the looks of things. We need to find more areas to do helms on here. What's also probably worthwhile doing at the same time then is stacking some prophecies. Casual 30,000 favour I need to spend as well. Okay, let's visit the observatory real quick. Let's get this on the go. If we're going to do a bunch of monolith stuff, try and get this squirrel helm, we should probably at least make sure we got some prophecies on the go. Should we just also use our prophecies to try and search for helms as well? I'm real short on chest pieces as well. Real short on some good replacements for my chest. And now the problem I have is I'm using the wove for the crit reduction. Crit mitigation or whatever it's called. Monolith 150 corruption. A unique belt for just killing a boss. 9 pieces of rare armor. Exalted helms. We'll need some exalted helms because imagine if we get a squirrel helm with big legendary potential on it as well. 150 corruption monolith. Death of the shade. Okay, yeah, we'll yoink that one. Five unique helms. Death of rare enemies, 140 corruptions. Yoink. Some unique gloves, some unique body armors, some exalted body armors. Exalted helms. Both exalted helms. 4 of them. 4 of them. Oh, they're the same price as well. Five unique helms. This is how we do it. Right, that should be enough, right? Are we saying that's enough? How many? Okay, we got quite a few on the go here. Quite a few. Well, okay, it's maybe not that many. What's this one? Why did I pick this up? I don't know. 12 runes of refinement by doing the Black Sun timeline. Okay. Right. Right, let's go kill things. If we're killing things, we need some tunes on in the background. We need some tunes. What better tune than... Right, helms. There's helms over here. I'm also not invincible yet. I've found out. I've quickly come to realise that in these I am not invincible. Tier 7 poison damage. I was under the assumption that tier 7s were rare. It turns out that they don't feel that rare. So whether I've either been really lucky with my tier 7s or they're not actually that rare. Oh, there was something up here. These are big, horrible dudes. Don't like these. How are we doing, Carney? Welcome in. Good morning, good morning. Oh, I should change my loot filter, actually, to get some just bonus, easy helms. Ow, that nearly killed me. It took out most of my pets. This is not good because they do all my damage. Okay, can we breathe? Can we breathe? Okay, we can breathe. Attunement, vitality, health, cold resist. Pretty trashy boots, to be honest, but right, helms. Give me the helms. Ha! See what I mean? Two tier 7 items. Theoretically rare, right? Theoretically rare. So not rare, in fact, that I'm actually tempted to stop picking up all these tier 7s. My loot filter just prioritizes tier 7s and tells me to pick every single one up regardless. But this was initially from the theory that they were not something you were meant to see very frequently. Now, in these tier 100 ones, I'm spotting them all the time. +1 summon to wolf. Definitely need some of that. The odds are that these are a bunch of different ones that we can flip a Rooney. Let me... These 4. Right, let's gamble on these 4. Because these are just trash tier ones. No, yeah, these 4 we can gamble on. We've got 7. Come on, give me Squirrel Helm. That's not a Squirrel Helm. Legendary potential, though. If we ever need a shitload of cold resist or cold related stuff, probably not. Ah, come on. Mage Helm. 2 more. Yes! Squirrel Helm. Now we're cooking, boys and girls. Yes. Now we got the squirrels. I had to double check that. I was like, no, it's not. Haha! Squirrel o'clock. Question is it any good? Let's have a look. There's no legendary potential on it, but that's not a problem. We are going to... right. 29% increased health. 68% increased minion dodge rating. +1 summon to wolves. What's the roll on that? Oh, that's a terrible roll. It can roll between 1 and 3. It's a terrible roll. Converts wolves into squirrels, though. You can summon squirrels up to twice your companion limit. 11% chance to bleed on hit. 11% chance to shred physical resistance for squirrels. Howl is then replaced by Scurine Rage, which grants squirrels a 40% increased movement speed and melee attack speed for 4 seconds. Which is big. Big. Oh my god, the rolls on that are so tragic. We got 1 out of 3 on the summon wolves. And we got 11 for both the chances. And they roll from 5 to 75%. Okay. That's literally one of the worst rolls you could possibly get. But it's still squirrels. It's still more squirrels. Especially now we've just got bunches of prophecies. Okay. Right. Why are me Wolfie boys still Wolfie boys? Okay, it's a bit bugged. There's a way to fix this. Hang on. Let's go. Like this. Yes! The squirrel army is here. Haha, look at them all. Nice. Nice. All the squirrels. Alright, let me check something real quick. Which ones of these did we need to keep? These are 3 that have got good stats on them. They're good stats, though. They're not good helms. They're just good stats. They could potentially be... In their current state, they should just be sharded. But this one, for example... is not a terrible roll in any way, shape or form. Why is my... I think I have a loot filter problem here. I think because I have high value affixes above these, I need to put this further down here. I want items to be, if they are for my build. So if we put these down, see this is now this is actually something that we should be paying attention to. That's the one we should be keeping. It's only these two that we should be sharding. And that's, yeah, we should be potentially sharding these ones because they're just not great. But this is one we should actually be probably looking. That's got potential, you know, to level up. Tier 4 across the board from the word go. Tier 4 across the board, we can work with that. Oh, I know why that's tier 4 across the board. That's tier 4 across the board because I made it that way. I've just realised that's got no forging potential. That's why that is the way it is. Okay, these two, though, can just be broken down. Give me the level wolf. No. Rip. Right, let's put these back in here. Helm. You go back in there. Right, set item. Xeric's ambition, what do these do? I don't know. I don't even care about set pieces. Like, I don't even bother looking at them because I know they're all just terrible. Experimentals, you go in there. Yeah, what do I want to do about all these tier 7s? Since tier 7s were in theory meant to be rare and they're just not. So maybe I do actually want to freeze some of them out. Filter some of them out even. If they have absolutely no see, now the theory of picking them up is if you're in the bazaar and if you're in the traders guild, you can trade them to other people who do care about them, but the reality is I'm not in the traders guild and I don't care about them. They're just going to take up space in my inventory. And they're in theory never going to... I'm never going to do anything with them. Can I... Because if it's a tier 7... Do I just want to do tier 7s as of... Maybe this is where we start filtering this down. I don't want Acolyte, I don't want Mage, I don't want Sentinel, I don't want Rogue stuff. That's about the easiest way of saying it, isn't it? I don't think tier 7 can happen on idols. This isn't about experimental stuff. What's personal? Maybe that's better. And if we do the same over here. Right. That might be much better. The irony there is it still shows these. It's still showing these, even though... Okay. Warcry. Frenzy Totem. Fury Leap. Summon Wolf. Swipe. Hang on. It'd be easier to turn them all off. And then turn on the ones we actually want, wouldn't it? Minion. Minion stuff. Armor, minion armor, maybe. Level of swipe. Summon Wolf. Fury Leap. Warcry. Okay, that still shows a whole bunch of these. Mana Reflect or Cooldown, no. I don't care for Dex, Intellect, increased area for melee area skills, not really. Mana and mana regen, not really. Attunement, not really. Strength, Vitality. Okay, it's still highlighting these. Still highlighting this. Why would it still be highlighting this? Because it's increased poison damage. Where's that point? Oh, is this ailments? Hang on. Tier 7 with high value. Oh, I don't know. Filters are difficult when you don't actually know what you want. It's so difficult when you don't actually know what you want. See, this is one thing I've noticed. I've watched a couple of YouTube guides on loot filters. And every single one has the exact same approach to it. None of them that actually help. Because all of them make the assumption that you know what you want. And when presented with 500 options, that's not what you want. Hang on, we can turn the tunes down just a touch, can't we, for now? We're not pumping. Ah, yes, Tammy, we do have squirrels, by the way. We do have squirrels. We have 10 of them, look. The squirrel army has formed. The squirrel army is real. I've not put them to test yet, so I've only just got them. But the squirrel army is alive. Maybe this bonus just highlighting tier 7 shit I just don't care about. Or maybe just turn it off. I mean, that's another entire possibility. Is I just turn it off? Now we just need bees. I wonder if there is a full bee build. I'm sure there's a bee build for somebody. I'm sure there is a bee build for somebody. Boots in there, gloves in there, to shatter in there, and then keys here. Right, let's put these fellas to the test, shall we? Let's put them to the test. Let's go for unique rings, or unique item, should we say. Enemies have 30% increased health. No match for our squirrels. Go, my pretties. Okay. Stuff melts. Lol. Look at them go. I don't even need to attack. This is quite funny. They're not quite as cuddly and as friendly as I imagined. Yeah, they're a bit ravenous. I want to see what they do to this thing. Wrecked. Actually wrecked. There's quite a lot of what I would describe as background noise to them. You guys have got the game sound reduced a little bit, so you might not hear it quite as much. But I've got quite the orchestra of squirrels going on in the background. Oh, we hear it? Oh, okay. Does it still come through on I suppose if you got me on headphones, it probably still will. Settings, sound, presumably environment sound, let's assume. Heirloom of the Last Nomad. health, cold resist, void resist, stun duration of stuns using a potion cleanses. Nothing overly special, but... Oh wait, hang on. 87% increased duration of stuns received? Using a potion cleanses both stuns and freezes. Okay. Right, more uniques. More uniques. Always left. Okay, that's not toned down the squirrel noise whatsoever. And these guys have got health. Okay. Either I didn't do that sound option properly, or it was the wrong one. Plus 75 physical resist. Wait, hang on. Like full capped physical resist in one item? That could be funny. Strength, 17% of current health lost per second. Oh, they're like funky let's assume it's sound effects then. Oh, okay, it's sound effects. That's made the squirrels a touch quieter. Oh, resists physical damage. That's why those things are tough to carve through. These little fellas are cleaning up though. This is quite fun. My poor wolves. Demoted. Actually demoted. A pair of boots we should probably take. These are just for breaking down. Tier 1s. Added minion melee crit chance. Spicy. Spicy. Fighting chance, legendary potential, 73% increased melee damage, 21 health gain on kill, increased movement speed. Now you see, I don't think they'd be terrible ones to smush. I don't think they'd be terrible at all. 73% increased melee damage, you mad? Movement speed is always good. It's the damage taken that's a problem, though, isn't it? What is an endgame set of gloves for us? Julra's Obsession. Cold resist, lightning resist, spell damage, stats on item also apply to your minions. Oh, okay, yeah, that's more important. We'll take those anyway, though. More rings, more rings. Rings for days over here. Or unique items in general. Is there any that are specifically helms? Can we see any that are specifically helms? We don't need to do too many, actually, before we can try and take down the boss. There's nothing that seems to scream and shout helms. I can't see any anywhere, so I guess we keep pumping unique items this way. Wow, look at all of the items that dropped that we just don't care about. There's my loot filter is pretty strict now on regular items, which is kind of meaning at the moment that we're still not really seeing too much loot drop. But that's to be expected because we haven't really got high corruption level yet. While it is level 100 content, this is only sort of like scratching the surface of Endgame. So I'm not expecting to see huge amounts of stuff dropping at the moment. Slow and steady approach. I mean, we are still actually only level 85, so we can't push too heavy at the moment anyway. I reckon this boss in a minute is going to give me problems. A wand and a two-handed spear. Wrong warp. Lament of the Lost Refuge. Look at the amount of stats on these things. Flipping hell. Are we good for here yet? No, 790. We need 800. A set item. I don't like the set items. Should we try... well, we only really need one more. Well, we'll go this way. What's this have? Enemies in rage at half health. I'm not so sure I want that, but let's give it a go. Anybody enraging is not my thing. Oh, and this is an arena style one as well. Okay. I think things die fast enough that I don't... Oh my god. Could do with less of them, please. Grab this other shrine. What was it? Oh, a haste shrine. Hello. Lol. And this is crazy. I'm really interested to see where we can get this build to, you know, because this is already madness. Chance to gain haste for 3 seconds when you summon a totem. 22% increased minion critical strike chance. Yes. Hello. Once we can squeeze that in. What's in here? Damage over time, physical resist. Once we can get our resists capped from other sources. That's a good one. Pebbles Bite Marked Sash. 37% increased minion damage, 3 intelligence, 28 fire resist, 3 melee fire damage for minions. 5% chance to replenish a potion when Bone Golem hits an enemy. Well, we don't have a Bone Golem, so... And you'll summon skeletons. It's clearly not for us, is it? Right. Should we try and kill this dude? Gaze of Orobis. Gain 1 Gaze of Orobis when you defeat the boss in this quest, Echo. Gaze of Orobis will be consumed when fighting Shades of Orobis to increase the corruption. However, if you die whilst fighting such a shade, the Gaze of Orobis will be lost. I don't really know what this means, so maybe we just do it and we find out. Oh, okay. In this timeline, the void attacks and the world before much of humanity was able to escape. Instead, more of the fallen Osprix survived and used the void to summon their god. Slay the dude. Let's just kill him then, shall we? If in doubt, just kill him, right? What could possibly go wrong?
Shadow will cover this world once more.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
My vengeance will be paid in ash. This hate, this despair, oblivion burns within me. This world earned its worth. Do you deny it? My shadow will cover this.
Oh no, all my squirrels are dead. Oh, it's GG if my squirrels are dead. I ain't doing shit with no squirrels.
Oh, that's it.
Okay. That's not so easy. Yeah, that's not so easy at all, is it? Can we try that again? No squirrels, no fun on that one. Possible though, as long as I keep my squirrels alive. We were doing alright until my squirrels died, and then everything went horribly wrong. I mean, that's an outrageous... Okay, we definitely need to not stand in that. Okay, that one-shot us. Note to self, definitely don't stand in that. I mean, I do only have 1500 health, which is also slightly problematic. I'm a touch glass cannon at the moment. Right, let's just stay out of these.
Cover this world once more.
Okay. If we get hit by one of those, the stun is problematic that it means the next one is also going to hit us. This is leading me to think that we are just not ready for this. This would need to be mechanically perfect. Why have I still got a squirrel point I haven't spent as well? Right. We got this. We got this. No stress. We can stun that, which is good to know. Oh, he slapped my squirrels. Oh, come on, there was no way I was in that. Alright, I was wondering then if I'd got capped void resistance, and I do. The safe thing to say there is I just do not have enough health for this yet at level 85. I'm 2 glass cannon. Although I have mostly capped my resistances, that's also then going to be at the cost of other things like health. Okay. Well, we can keep... What am I doing? We can keep farming this anyway. We've got some helms down here. It's not bad for experience either at the moment, honestly. Farming these things, get us some upgrades. Why are these things so goddamn difficult to cut through? Shield? Soul Bastion? Ow! What hit me there? This is another great example of why me playing hardcore is a terrible idea. As I was looking at a piece of gear and something just almost cut me in half. I guess those are mistakes you probably learn to make only once, right? Enemies have 18% chance to slow on hit. Oh, I hate when we get slowed. Movement speed is my hidden advantage. Getting places without problems. Oh, has anybody had a look at the new trading post stuff for this month? I say this month, I mean, obviously, March. I would imagine that's available now, right? Even though it's, this is a bonus February, but bonus February day, right? What happens to kids who are born today? What do they do the other 3 out of 4 years? Do they just not have birthdays? They go to school at the age of 20. Yeah, they just get a birthday every 4 years. Get wrecked. That's is that a trick to eternal youth, is it? Be born on February the 29th. Wow, a big fat load of nothing. Ooh, that's a spicy meatball. My dog turns 2 today. He gets antlers and salmon. And you can't eat antlers. What? Can you? Can you? Happy birthday, doggo, though. Love me birthday, even for a doggo. Some celebrate on the 28th, some the 1st of March. Depends on whether the family believes it is bad luck to do it before the actual birth anniversary or not. I have a friend that was born on the 29th. He celebrates it in March. Yeah, you just kind of assume it's March the 1st, wouldn't you? I guess that works. Arena key of memory? What the hell's an arena key of memory? How do I not know what this is? I know about arena keys. What's an arena key of memory? Well, I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. Oh no, I lost a pair of boots, look. This is one thing I do need to pay attention to. My squirrels are squishy. My wolves felt a touch tanky. My squirrels, on the other hand, could do with a touch of armor on them. Destroy the vessel of memory in this echo to restore completed echoes on this web to their original state. Right, well, I guess we do this one for free now then. Oh, they actually look good. Did anybody else spot how good those boots looked? Hello. Lightning resist on. Fixes a problem. Good minion damage bonus on them. I'm feeling them boots. Some more boots. I don't seem to have any issues finding pairs of boots. Other slots though, touch more difficult. Oh hello, what was this? Oh, a key. Ow! Oh, I got some bees! We got bees! Squirrels and bees! Look at them go! Go on, fellas. I didn't know you could get a bee shrine. Ah, that's genius. There you go, Tammy, you called for it. Squirrels and bees, that is an army. Shit doesn't stand a chance. Oh yeah, we don't get any rewards for that. Right, let's reset the place then. How's that differ to this? Reverts completed echoes. Oh, allows you to complete... Oh, so it doesn't reset the web, it just allows you to play through the ones again. Oh, that's actually more clever, isn't it? So if you found a good web and you... Ah, okay, okay. We be learnings. So you can either reset the web completely, or you can keep the same web, but just redo it. Hang on, let's go this way a second. Shrine. Give me the juice. Look, some of my squirrels keep getting squished. We've got to fix this. Poor squirrels, man. I can see why the guide is telling me to stack some health at this point, because I am feeling a touch squishy. We shred through things, mind. We just got to be super careful that stuff doesn't one-shot us.
No room.
What? No room? Hello. Okay. Okay. Now, what was so cool about this? Oh, it's a Dreamcatcher one. Nice. Mana, Summon, Frenzy Totem. That's absolutely what we need on our relic. We need more of that. Bloodcatcher would be preferred, though. I'm thinking on this, we hoover the Frenzy Totem affix off it. I'm assuming that's kind of what the game was suggesting as well. Yeah, that's a high ticket item. Not useful for us, but high ticket. So let's be careful about getting this off properly. Meaning we want to use a rune of removal. Or even a few of them if we have to. There we go. And now it's dead. Stash a bunch of stuff in here for now. That said, though, there was a pair of boots in here that intrigued me. Was it these ones? Strength, minion damage, minion teleport, dodge rating, lightning resist. We would need to probably squish the minion damage. Then replace it with movement speed, native movement speed. They're not great boots. They're not great boots to begin with. It's a good affix on them. The minion damage one's a good affix, but the reality is they're not actually all that hot. Yeah, they're too low level to have been. They're too low level to have been that useful, unfortunately. The implicit is only 7 to 9 on these anyway, because they're low level iron boots. It's a bit of a shame. You win some, you lose some. Okay, so look, yeah, all of this is entirely complete. Does this now mean I can just manually select ones and we're off to the races? Oh no, we still have to start from the beginning again. But we can go repeat the same web. And this time we can sort of beeline towards stuff we want. Well, actually, that said, this clearly wasn't a great one. Maybe resetting it would have just been a better idea anyway. Oh, you can work your way backwards from it, though. That's how... Okay, so I can work my way backwards from it. So I can either do that one, or I can go back to these ones. Oh, okay, that's quite clever. Well, we'll go backwards then. I'm still intrigued what this arena key of memory is. Don't stand in that. Who would win in a fight? An average adult male or 20 chickens with human level intelligence? I mean, 20 chickens would fuck most people over anyway if they wanted to. I think that's a given. Regardless of intelligence, chickens are violent. But these squirrels would beat anybody in a battle. I'm calling it here. Don't stand in that. Ouch. A one-handed axe. Be a good one. Be a good one. Undisputed. Melee damage, increased melee attack speed. Overall kill damage leached as health. Increased physical damage for each recent melee hit against a bleeding enemy. Up to 2. That's good. That's good. 82% chance to bleed on hit. That's just a better version of what we use, realistically. %5 increased physical damage for each recent melee hit against a bleeding enemy. Up to 255%. I'm going to at least try that out, because that sounds cool. Arena Key of Memory opens a portal to the arena in Champion's Gate. If an endless arena run is started with this key, it will begin with 100 waves already complete, or half the waves you completed in your previous arena run rounded to the nearest 10, whichever's higher. Oh, clever. So maybe this is so that, yeah, arena doesn't get unnecessarily grindy if you're trying to do it multiple times. I see. You just need one feisty cock and the 20 chickens will defend him with their life. I would not suggest getting in the middle of that. That is true. It is factual information. Stay away from the angry cock. It's difficult to tell, but I am pretty convinced this weapon is ludicrous. Oh, it was you. That was wild. Welcome in, cheerleader. Yes, we've got the squirrels, by the way. The squirrels are here. We do have them. They're alive. They're alive and hungry for blood. I want to try this again out of curiosity, just because I have a distinct feeling this new axe is going to ramp to filthy levels if we can get it going. Where's he gone?
Cover this world once more. That's it.
Okay, don't stand in that.
My vengeance will be paid in ash. This hate, this despair, oblivion burns within me. This world earned its worth. Do you deny it? My shadow will cover this world once more.
Ah! Damn. Okay. I still think we got that. I could do with all my squirrels on full form, though.
My shadow will cover this world once more. Pathetic.
I have to be in control of my squirrels at that point. Otherwise, it's just lol.
My vengeance will be paid in ash. This hate, this despair, oblivion burns within me. This world earned its ruin. Do you deny it? My shadow will cover this world once more. Pathetic.
The squirrels are just too squishy for this.
My vengeance will be paid in ash.
Right, go. Go.
This hate, this despair, oblivion.
Gotta get out of that. Oh, what?
This world is already dead.
Did anybody else see his health go from like 20% to 0? What the hell happened there? I mean, I'm not complaining, but what the hell happened there? Now I realise it. I watch the stream on my TV and YouTube, and when I leave the house to go to work, I'll have it running on the Twitch app on my phone. It always feels more dynamic because there's background music. Oh yeah, there's no. You won't get any background music on YouTube. That's a Twitch only feature. Do we want to replace our 39% void resistance with anything? Grand Memory of Light, spell damage leached as health, chance to shred void resistance on hit, 72% increased void damage. What am I shooting for with grand things? I don't think any of those, honestly. I need a greater version of this one. Which weirdly means I think I'm just keeping my current one. I want this, I just want the big one of it. Atrophy gloves. It was from 14. Is that what it was? See, this is I was hacking away, and then all of a sudden he was just dead, and I didn't really know how. Reroll the values of all affixes on an item within their tiers. How and what and where and why did I get so many of those? Sure. I guess I can use these runes of ascendance. Do I use these runes of ascendance now on trinkets? Or amulets, or whatever the hell they're called. I think I do, you know. Mostly because there's some good ones we can get. And I don't have, like, any of them. Oh, right, wait, hang on. What does this now do? The gaze of Oribus will be consumed when fighting shades of Oribus to increase corruption. However, if you die whilst fighting such a shade, gaze of Oribus will be lost. I still don't understand that. Is that a special node somewhere that I... Plus 10 corruption, plus 10 corruption from Gaze of Oribus. I don't know what that's doing. I don't know. Ward gain on kill. Not me. Oh, nearly missed a shrine. Whoops. Hey, a big chest. These are always good. Always hunt these down. Wow, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, lots, but absolutely nothing. Do we take that to break it down, maybe? Nah. Alright, maybe we should. Shattered cycle. Oh, this is the shade, dude. Okay. Oh my god, that nearly killed me. Yeah, the loot. The loot. A ring. Siphon of Anguish. Elemental resistance. Melee damage leached as health. Void damage leached as health. Increased leech rate. Increased movement speed. Chance to apply doom and some void penetration. Doesn't scream me, but because it doesn't do anything for my minions, but reasonable all the same. Small idol. You cannot deal critical strikes. 11% more damage if you have only one singularity equipped. No thanks. Some gloves. Ah! This Weaver's Will business. I need to figure out what the crap this is. I've had a couple of uniques with this, and I do not understand them. Swaddling of the Erased. What's this then? 16% more melee damage to high health enemies. 16% more spell damage to low health enemies. 8% increased attack and cast speed, and +3 to all attributes. I need to figure out what this Weaver's Will even means. What's the other ones then? Oh, fighting chance with 2 legendary potential. 71% increased melee, 7% increased damage taken, 17 health gain on kill, 8% increased movement speed. G. Weaver's Will. Weaver's Will is a special mechanic on certain unique items representing the amount of total affix tiers the unique item will gain at maximum when turned into a legendary. So these will gain 15 affix tiers. But they're uniques, they don't have affix tiers. Weaver's Will is a special mechanic on certain unique items representing the amount of total affix tiers the unique item will gain at maximum when turned into a legendary. Instead of combining the items at the Eternity Cache, Weaver's Will uniques gain additional stats when slaying enemies and gaining experience whilst having it equipped. When Weaver's Will unique gains a stat, it can either add a new tier 1 affix or upgrade an existing one, limited to tier 7. A Weaver's Will item with 28 Weaver's Will would eventually become a legendary version of that unique with 4 tier 7 affixes. 7, 14, 21, 28, I guess. Weaver's Will unique items found in higher level areas and higher corruption will have an increased chance of having higher Weaver's Will. Weaver's Will uniques gain additional stats when slaying enemies and gaining experience whilst having them equipped. So they gain more stats just slowly by using them. When Weaver's Will gains a stat, it can either add a new tier 1 affix or upgrade an existing one. So, okay, there's 15 Weaver's Will on these. Can we search for Weaver's Will? Apparently not. I'm quite sure I've had some others with this Weaver's Will stuff on. And at the time didn't bother looking into it. Or at least I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I dreamt it. 13 Weaver's Will. There we go. I was a rogue relic, so I can't even use that even if I wanted to. There we go. There's a shield with Weaver's Will as well. I knew I had some in. I knew there was definitely some in. Aha! A wild wife appears. I wonder what's going on. Please hold. A wild wife turned up with some lunch. or I say lunch, some leftovers from yesterday. So we will scran on this real fast while I figure out what's going on with these Weaver's Will business. I guess we just equip this and see what happens, I guess, is the theory here. Will they automatically turn into legendaries as well once the Weaver's Will has been used? Is that the right? I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's find out. Let me just eat some chickens. Unless there's some smart person on YouTube that's already figured out this and put it in a video. And that will kill two birds with one stone, won't it? Let's do a quick Google. Weaver's Will. Weaver's Will explained by Perry the Pig. Do we want to watch Perry the Pig? Let's see what Perry the Pig has to say, shall we? It's a 15-minute video explaining something, but we'll see. McFluffin Gaming. Let's try this out then. Turn tunes off for a second.
A great question pop up in chat, and it's something that you might not know about if you're a brand new Last Epoch player. And the question is, what is Weaver's Will? Hopefully, you've already known what legendary potential is. You know what unique items are. They have LP, legendary potential. You can kind of add new affixes onto your unique items, and they become legendary items. That's awesome. However, in 091, there's an addition of a new mechanic into Last Epoch. And if you're just now coming back into Last Epoch, you might not know what it is, and it looks a little bit weird. So we're going to go over a post real quick so you know what's here. This will be linked in the description as well if you want to read it. And we're going to talk about some of the items that are available in Last Epoch that have Weaver's Will on them. And with the help of Twitch chat, we're going to talk about the items that we've been enjoying, the kind of use cases for these various items, and what kinds of affixes you want, what kind of affixes you might not want when you throw these on the ground and just disregard them. Maybe any builds that are enabled by these particular Weaver's Will unique items. And last but not least, some of the mechanics about how they gain Weaver's Will and what the probabilities are for adding affixes or getting getting new tiers to an affix. All right. So with that said, let's look at the Weaver's Will post real quick. So this was just added. It's a new way of getting legendary potential onto your item, kind of. So with an LP item, you have a unique. It's got one LP, and you smack it together with an exalted item, and you get one random affix onto your item, and then it becomes a legendary item. So a Weaver's Will item.
It's not a random affix,
it's kind of like that.
I don't like this one already. He's already saying stuff I don't agree, don't think is right. Where's the McFluffin Gaming one? What have you got to say about it?
All right, hello and welcome to this video on Weaver's Will, which is a new mechanic that's coming to Last Epoch in 0.9.1, which, if you don't already know, is on May 25th, so less than a week away. This was a surprise to many. Did not expect this mechanic, but let's talk about what it is, how it works, and my general thoughts on it as we know it in this post, which of course has only so much information, so there's going to be some speculation in here. Okay, so Weaver's Will is a new unique item type. It is a certain kind of unique, so uniques that have Weaver's will always drop with Weaver's Will, and it's kind of like a competitive, it's kind of competitive with legendary potential insofar as they're filling a similar role. So where legendary potential would normally be, like on this shield here, Weaver's Will is here in its place. So Cradle of the Erase is a new unique, and it will always drop with Weaver's Will, and it will
I know I'm probably guilty of this as well. But this is an awful lot of talk, not saying anything. This is an awful lot of not a lot of anything. Apologies if you are aware or are an enjoyer of either of these creators, but too much waffle, too much waffle. We'll figure it out. We'll play with it. We'll go that approach. We'll play with it. Can we just whack a shield on then? Gained a stack of gold. This isn't a great shield. What about these gloves? I don't know. I'm willing to test just for a minute. I'm willing to just put these on, just to kind of see what happens when stuff happens. Weavers will explain like you're 5. Yeah. Let's just go kill something and see. That's clearly the obvious way to go, right? Kill something, see what happens. I would suspect it doesn't or shouldn't take too long for the Weaver's Will to do its thing though, right? What did that item start with? It started with 15, didn't it? Oh, that was the ambush. It was down there. Whoa, don't stand in that. That hurts. Squirrels are getting cooked. We got cooked squirrels. No. Oh, this is tragic. Oh, we actually died. Flipping hell. Well, that wasn't the plan. That wasn't the plan at all. So an exalted polearm with 239% increased crit chance, just one off the max roll. Tasty. How are the squirrels feeling? They're squishy, that's what I will say. My wolves, I might have only had 5 of them, but they felt pretty tanky. These wolves, these squirrels feel like they fall over much faster. But maybe with some more... Oh, the Weaver added an affix to the swaddling of the erased. Okay. So let's see what that did. Let's complete this one and then we'll have a look. Oh, it's done it again. Okay. It seems to be quite random then when it does it. Some sort of leech or something for them. Yeah, there's once we get a shrine or 2 under our belt, they absolutely shred. We need to get some more blessings though. We're missing a lot of the blessings, but now we've unlocked Now we've unlocked empowered monoliths, we can get our empowered blessings. And I think a lot of those blessings will go to helping us cap our resistances. I think the blessings are one of the primary places you get your resistances from, and that in turn will free up our idols from having to be so resistance focused. Meaning our idols can then be more minion focused. So it's just we need to upgrade stuff sort of situation really right now. And not even so much a gear thing. That's the weird thing. It's not even so much about the gear. But let's see what happened to these then. Okay. So these are now down to 12, but they gained endurance threshold and they gained strength. 2 tiers of endurance threshold already and a tier of strength. Now, there's no denying they're not terrible stats for me in any way, shape, or form. I'm happy to play game with these and see where they go. Okay, that's a clever little mechanic though. This Weaver's Will. That's a clever little mechanic. So I mean, there's like 12 tiers of stats growth potential on this, and the fact that strength and endurance threshold are definitely one that we care about. Endurance threshold at the moment for me is low, very low. I need to cap this out, so I actually need more of this anyway. I think these had endurance. Oh no, these didn't. Okay, that's maybe why I'm feeling a touch squishy as well. My endurance threshold is not great. It should be closer to 60, really. Okay, I kind of like that then. That's clever. This is... The fact that this only requires level 18, this is like good for leveling. Not going to be so good for now. 11% block chance gained per stack of Golden Aegis. Gain a stack every second. Lose a stack when you block. I mean, that in and of itself is quite fun. Grants block chance. You see, this is now ramping. Is it capped at 4 then? It must be. 2+2 block effectiveness per 1% total uncapped resistances. Okay, I'm not going to gain much block effectiveness off that because my resistances are actually capped. Okay, I'm willing to test this out as well, just see how it feels. Oh, we filled a prophecy. Okay. It clearly didn't give me anything interesting then. Can't have been a good one. Whoops. Physical resistance? Guys, void centipedes don't want to die. They've got real tankiness about them. I'm a noob. My resistances are barely 5% across the board. Yeah, you want to fix that. Resistances mean something in this game. They mean a lot. They're going to mitigate huge amounts of your damage. Now maybe it's not so important at lower levels, but when you get up there, it matters. Wow, a couple of runes of ascendances. Ascendances. Pair of gloves. Legendary potential. Mage gloves though. Whoa! What the hell? Fuck off. Oh, you are pissing me. I'd already completed the damn... Ah! Oh, okay. It technically doesn't matter. Because I'd actually already completed it. Stupid thing. There was me paying attention to what was going on the floor again. %6 elemental resistance. Okay, I like this Weaver's Will mechanic. It's clever, you know. It's clever. I don't think I'm going to worry about it too much on these items that I've got right here, right now. I think they might be good items to use to pass down to like leveling characters because their level requirements are really low. Look, level 15, level 18. Good kind of like... Good for alts, I reckon. Good for leveling alts. But for now, we're going to go back to our originals. Our ye old faithfuls. That now technically makes those legendaries, doesn't it? Do we need a group for legendaries? Legos. Legos are orange, aren't they? They're not technically in this game, but they are now. Rare amulets. Let's give amulets a go. Level 60 just been stashing stuff in the bank. We'll sort it out after I complete the campaign. I went that approach. I'm trying to look at it from the perspective of that if I don't know why I don't need something, I'll save it. I'll save it until I know I don't need it, if that makes sense. And have a good reason to know I don't need it. Now, it's going to use a lot of bank space initially, but I actually found out that once you've got your loot filter up and running for like an endgame build, it's pretty easy to go through and figure out what you need and what you don't. I was able to do it in about 20 minutes last night, even after all of the random trash I'd saved through leveling. Any more shrines? Where's all the waves? Maybe we just kill things too fast now. Okay, don't stand in that. Ow! Stunned. The hell did this slot come from? Oof. What's looking good this way? Not a lot. Ah, I've just realised, because we died, does that reset our corruption here? It's crab time! Put crab rave on, really, shouldn't we? Oh, hang on, there's two things we need to kill here. Both on opposite ends of the map, of course they are. Get squirreled, crab. Ow! Okay. Lightning! The one affix we haven't capped. Yeah, the one affix we haven't capped. Thinking about it, I've just realised we should be hunting down blessings. We shouldn't really be in the same area again. We should be doing gold drop rate. Yeah, that needs to just be better, doesn't it? That just needs to be better. This build feels overpowered. I'm just holding flurry and deleting the map. That's a good way to go. Didn't need to move on Lagoon. That's such an annoying boss. He just deletes my pets, that's the thing. If my pets get deleted, it's a hard time in the office. But if you can just stand there and he dies, good effort. You'll be the envy of many players. How do we get where we need to go? Down here somewhere. Apparently that's not a route. Sneaky. Where the hell are we meant to be going? We can't leap down there. Okay, I guess we go the scenic route then. This is such a weird map. things keep killing me, squirrels. Yeah, I really need to fix this. Although, I wonder how much of it is because I'm level 86 and this is level 100 content. I wonder if, with a few more levels under my belt, this problem just fixes itself, I wonder. I don't know. It seems a little bit kiss-curse. I almost want to go back to wolves just because they were tankier. But I do think these squirrels are definitely doing way more damage. I just need to focus on keeping the damn things alive. Stuff like that happens and they get cooked. I swear something dropped over here. Idols. Idols for days. Big idol. Oh, it's you. Kill you. You're dead. Nice. Yeah, things like this. Look, our idols will then start doing like minion melee attack speed and stuff, which will, I would suspect, if we look at our minions, minion melee attack speed is only 32% right now. I think that can be much higher. And we achieve that by getting our blessings first, replacing our idols with better, more minion-based idols, which then means we don't need to worry too much about resistances on our gear, and we can more sway, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure this out as we go. Ooh, pair of gloves. Hands of judgment. How do squirrels work? All I see is a few green bars flying around the screen. Well, we have 10 of them, which is the maximum number I believe you can have. And they do, for the most part, just attack things very fast. They're quite heavily focused on poison, I believe, the squirrels. And yeah, the theory is you make them tanky enough so that they don't die. You stack as much attack speed on them as you can get. And then you push them into combat predominantly for you. The design by this build is you actually let your squirrels do most of the hard work, and you're just there to supplement them. Basically tell them where to go and what to eat. At the moment, I'm having to do a lot of the heavy lifting still, because we're still very early in the endgame build. I mean, we're level 86. Obviously, there's 100 levels potential. By the time we've got all 100 levels under our belt, and we can start attacking the higher tier content a bit harder, it should be easier to gear up. You know, standard ARPG stuff, right? You you get more gear so you can kill things faster, so you can get more gear so you can kill things faster. Rinse and repeat. And you do that for as long as you're happy doing that. A set item. This seems to go down towards relics. Relics I'm a bit short on. Oh, we're meant to be going this way, apparently. How do we get... Okay, we must go up to go down, apparently. We can work with that. Up to go down works. Arena Key of Memory? I thought they were... Okay, maybe you can get those to drop as well. I thought they were just an echo reward. Apparently not. As I don't think I'm going to be pumping the arena too much anytime soon. I don't need to worry about them. Ooh, 2. A relic, Pebbles collar. 40% increased minion damage. It's not our spec though. Right, see how we do on relics. Always left. If in doubt, always left. The difficulty I'm starting to have, though, is I don't really know... I have no perspective, if that makes sense, because this is the first and only class I've played, and this is as far as I've got into the game. Now, I think this is both a good and a bad thing. I have no perspective in terms of the fact I don't know what... It's not openly apparent what I'm doing wrong, if I'm doing something wrong. Some people may look at my build and be like, "Whoa, he's absolutely shredding," and then there's some times where I think I'm like squishy AF. But I don't know if I, you know, am I squishy right now, or I don't know. We kill things fast, but I'm definitely, it only takes a single moment of lack of concentration and I'm dead. Now, is that because I'm pushing further than I should do, or just because I'm terrible at the game? If I'd played a couple of different classes, I'd kind of know more how they feel at different points, if you know what I mean. It's kind of why I'm tempted to level an alt, just to see what another perspective is like. I also noticed there's a difference for me. Where have my squirrels gone? There's a difference for me in comparison to a lot of others. Because when I'm playing a game like this, I'm spending most of my time streaming it. You guys are spending most of your time watching somebody else play it. And so you see it from another perspective straight away. Me poor squirrels, though, are not happy, are they? They seem to be allergic to fire. Cash money! Ow. Ow. Squirrels do squirrel things. Why are you not dead yet?
No room.
No room. Nothing. Do we want to try and get some rarer idols? Or do we want to move towards maybe a unique item? Moving towards unique items is fun, isn't it? More unique items, the better. Oh, stunning shrine. Yes, please. Just pick up all the shrines at once. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, don't stand in that. Gotcha. Right, unique ring or unique item into another unique item into rare spears. Uniques, please. Give me all the uniques. Okay, we need to clear the screen a touch here. This is there something summoning skeletons somewhere? Is that you? Who? There we go. Get rid of you. That's better. Whew, can breathe. Safe. Oh, 87. We dinged. These mage fellas are not fun. I don't like these. The natural enemy of any melee build. Casters. How many more of these are we going to have to kill? Oh, we didn't kill him. Woo. Here we go. Get shredded. Ow! Breathe. No, no, no breathing yet. Kill more. Ward decay? Nah. Not about ward business. Oh, another helm. Crest of Unity, a mage helm. Boo. Boo! I need more Herald of Scurries. It's really cool that I've got one, but it could not have rolled worse if I tried. I need bonus levels to... I just need more. More. Oh, don't stand in that. This way, maybe? Skeletons don't stand a chance. I don't know why my squirrels like the skeletons. They're no flesh, all bones. Minion melee crit chance. We need some of that. One-handed axe. Oh, cleaver solution. This is apparently meant to be an interesting one for me. Your intelligence is equal to your strength. Plus strength, plus physical damage, 7% more damage to bleeding enemies, and +1 to all skills. That's quite a good one, I think. That's something to play with, I believe, especially with 2 legendary potential on it. That could be an interesting one for some smushy. I'm pretty sure the squirrel build states that that's not a terrible item to have and to play with eventually. Was it maybe in the low life variant? Okay, it's in the low life variant. Probably not a variation that I'm going to pay much attention to, because this requires just stupid amounts of gear. That's a little far ahead of us, maybe. Do I do dungeons before I go to the Monolith of Fate? I've got a few keys. I've never used them. I didn't feel any need to do dungeons at all on my leveling up. Dungeons, I think, are more endgame focused. And even then, you do them for a very specific reason, I think. I don't think they're really useful whilst leveling. The only thing you might do is use them to skip some of the campaign progress on an alt. But that's it's not something you're going to do first time through, I don't think. Because you're going to need to complete the campaign your first time through anyway. Ah, okay, it's full. Maybe I should actually do something with this now then. Spend 2 minutes fixing this. Idle. Some idols. Any more idols? One up there, one up there. Keys. Let's put these in the right spot. Set pieces can go in here. Right. Stuff to actually go where it's meant to go. That's gear that I need to pay attention to. Helms, weapons, chest pieces, boots. That's not boots. Gloves, shields, belts. And then I've randomly got jewellery just in here because I haven't got a room for it yet. Experimental stuff. Let's put those in a group. This is all stuff to shatter. Hang on. Hang on. Let's take priority shatter stuff first.
Yes.
To shatter. Actually, most of this is to shatter by the looks of things. Okay. Okay. Is that everything mostly in here? Oh, of course they will be. I need to filter my... I'm starting to get to the point where I need to filter my experimental stuff a little bit smarter into stuff that I might actually use and stuff that can just go in the bin, or stuff that should be broken down. Maybe not yet. I'm having an awful lot of fun with Lost Epoch so far, it has to be said. It's yeah, I don't know how else to describe it other than, yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun. Getting my squirrels today was a big milestone for me. Unfortunately, the first helm we got rolled pretty poorly. But there'll be many more. First of many. It was a big unlock for us for the build anyway. It's a bit difficult to have a squirrel build without squirrels, you know. Although the irony is my wolves actually feel a touch stronger. How you doing, Jack? Welcome in. Ooh, runes. Ow, what's going on here? Why are these not dying? Your YouTube thumbnails made with DALL-E? Similar. They are AI generated, let's put it that way. I know it's a contentious thing nowadays, but screw it. I wasn't going to be paying for them anyway. It's I don't know what the software is. Gencraft I use. I haven't particularly tested or played a website called gencraft.com that I use to help make my thumbnail images. It seems reasonably good, and I don't make enough images to go over and above the free tier, so I'm happy. I would like a touch more customization of the styles of them, but you know, free is free. Legendary bow or quivers, we don't need either of those. Should we just get the exalted rings? We could do with some exalted rings. What the hell was that? You've been slain by soul artillery from a soul spire. Yeah, you're telling me. Well, bang goes my exalted rings then. What the hell happened there? Damn. Got nuked. Well, that's tanked that. Let's nuke that roll. Let's go. Beastmaster, 10 of 10. Where and what am I missing? One point in here. Melee damage leached as health. Minion melee damage leached as health. And minion health leech. Yes, yes, more please. Yes, because my squirrels are weak sauce at the moment. Poor squirrels. More leech the better right now. Okay, well I've bricked that zone. I don't need bows or quivers particularly. Guess we could get some more idols, I guess. Enemies in rage at half health. They shouldn't last long enough, really.
They're over there.
Oh, they're big boots. That's upgrade boots, that is. Oh my god, one-handed axe. Hang on, we'll look at all of this when I'm not dying. That's a big idol too. If I can pick it up. Whew. Flipping ranged, man. Still cuts through me. I'm quickly learning that the deeper we get into this game, the less interactive I am on stream, and I apologise for that. It's not my... I like to try and keep a relatively interactive stream, but I don't even think I've got time to blink at the moment. My eyes are getting crusty. I need eye drops or something. Ow! Too much ranged stuff. Let's grab whatever shrine this is. Oh, an experience shrine. Well, that'll do. Yeah, we're out of here. I'm done with this one. Holy smoke. Right, what did we get there then? A taste of blood. I used one of these for a long time whilst leveling, actually. It's a leveling unique, unfortunately, which is sad, but it was actually quite good for me whilst we were leveling. $212 increased minion health. I think we can put that to some good use. Shame it's on a gold ring. I could have done with that on a turquoise ring, honestly, but there's use there. These are potential upgrade boots. These are potential upgrades. If we can configure a bob these in the right way, these are potential upgrades. Loads of armor, increased movement speed. I don't need the cold resistance on my boots as it stands anyway, because I'm way over capped on cold resistance. The movement speed roll is clearly tier 4. It's tier 5 off the bat. The strength is like, what are you going to do? But we could definitely work with those. Could definitely work with those. If we could get some lightning resist on those, throw some lightning resist on those, maybe. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Movement speed tier 5, health tier 4, strength is already tier 3. If we can get do we think lightning resist is the best play here? Probably, isn't it? Reduced bonus damage taken from critical strikes. That's the only downside of those. That's a completely dead stat. Let's try get... Do I want to go lightning on these? Do I want to use this as an opportunity to boost my resistances? Or do I want to slap yet more health on them? Because I'm really struggling on health. We could stick some more health on these. Have I got like hybrid health? Both health percentage and increased health. We could put some hybrid health on these. Make them quite good, I reckon. Let's give it a go. Let's put some hybrid health. Let's make sure we do this right. So we want Glyph of Hope. Only took 1 forging potential. Good start. Do it again. Took 8 that time. We'll live with 8. Do it again. Only 4. This is good. This is good. We'll upgrade strength first. 1 to 18. I worked it out yesterday as well, by the way. I worked out why you level up from the bottom. Because... for 2 reasons, right? You don't want to push anything past tier 4 until everything is tier 4. Because a crit can happen, and when a crit happens, it can actually land on any of the others. It doesn't always land on the same one. So if a crit happens, you want it to land on something where it will push it to tier 5, and then that's a win. Secondly, if you look at the forging potential, it's a bit difficult because I'm in the way. But the potential forging potential is lower the lower the tier. So you can see this is 1 to 18 if we try and upgrade the tier 3s. Whereas if I was to push this to 5 now, I could do it 1 to 24, but there's a greater chance then I won't be able to do anything else. So there is kind of weirdly some logic to leveling things up equally, stopping at 4. There's sort of a right way to shimmy the items up to get the best out of them. Like exactly that. Look, so that, we got a crit on that. A crit not only uses didn't use any of my forging potential, but it upgraded strength and it upgraded the health for me. Now, if we'd upgraded this to tier 5 before, that crit might have landed there and gone to waste. So now I want to upgrade health because there's 1 to 18. It means even if this rolls 18, we'll still be able to upgrade this because we'll still have forging potential. So we'll upgrade this to 4. It only took 5, which is good. Which means we can push either of these. I think strength is more important to me at the moment. Or is it? I don't know. 1 to 24, 16. There's the chance that we can't do both of these. Let's do strength. No, defensive's first. Defensive's first. A dead Mantheus is a 0 DPS Mantheus. Got that to tier 5. Still 6 forging potential. Boom. We've maxed these boots out. Look. There we go. Tier 20 boots. It used all our forging potential. So we're not going to ever be able to get anything back from those outside of random. But 71 health plus 52 health plus 5% health plus strength plus movement speed. That's worth sacrificing the cold resistance that we don't need anyway. And the 18% increased cooldown recovery speed. The 41% increased minion damage. Losing that is going to be... We're not going to feel that too much, I don't think. And the teleporting of the minions doesn't matter that much because we've specced into that with our passives anyway. Trying to make you, but a bit too bold. Oh God, what are you doing? How did you? What? Okay. That is a touch bald, but the hoodie's nearly there. The hoodie's nearly there. It's close. It's close. Was this? Oh yeah, I just got nuked. What the hell was that? I want to look at my health here. This is weird because this is man. Oh, you've put. Oh, the squirrel filter isn't working properly. There we go. We are the squirrel filter's being removed. Nvidia didn't think it was real. What did I do? Well, I wasn't full health for starters. I was pretty close to full health, though. My arm's in the way, so I can't see exactly, but I was about 1400 health. And then we got hit. We got hit for 4k. Okay, yeah, that nuked us in one shot. This is why we need more health. How much health did we have on this? 1558. What have we got now? With these boots on. We're going from 1558 to 1754. So that's a good 200 plus extra bonus health. That still isn't going to help us in the grand scheme of things, but either way. We move faster though. No, we don't. We've actually lost 2% movement speed thinking about it. What I want to double check is the minion change here. So these are giving us 41% increased minion damage. 218 is our current increased minion damage. So yeah, we are going to feel that a little bit. We're dropping from about 200% minion damage down to about 180. which is roughly a 10% nerf in our minion damage. But we're gaining substantially more health. And armor, actually. Look at our armor stat. Our armor goes from 1100 or 1089. Goes all the way up to 1676. So that's actually really good damage mitigation there. So I don't mind that too much. And from 36 strength all the way up to 44. So yeah, those boots are definitely an upgrade. Let me, from now, put these in there. Okay. Let's see if we can feel that difference. This is one advantage of streaming when you're playing this, that if you do die, you've got video footage. I mean, obviously you could just, in theory, just record yourself 100% all the time, but which is actually what I do. I have a local recording of every stream anyway, but it is a perk that other people can clip it for you. Ow. Where are these fiery dudes coming from? Ooh, is that a big chest? Yes, go on then. Who doesn't love a big chest? A big chest with nothing in. Not that chest. I didn't even think about that. Get your mind out the gutter. This chest isn't going to give you back problems. I'm clearly concentrating way too much to come up with innuendos myself. Ow! Okay, we do still need to make sure we're not standing in silly things like this. Flippin' Nora. Woof! Okay. Right, let's reveal some stuff. We're getting there. What do we need? 800 stability. We got 500. No, you can't spit fire at me in flipping water. That's not how water works. Water puts out your fire. Just like rock beats scissors, water beats fire. Now stop it. Oh, hello. Minion melee crit chance. Yes, please. Ow! Yeah, let's not get hit by those. Those big slappy dudes, man. They are not good. Not good. Dungeon, I found a modifier for enemies drops slightly more amulets. 20% increase enemy damage. I'm on my 5th amulet. I could do with some good amulets. Do you want to share the love? My amulet's pretty poor. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. You're not even in the circle! There we go, you're dead. Whew. That one was, I don't know if these are getting easier or not. They don't feel like it. These do not feel like they're getting any easier. Helms. This way. This way we go. All the bugs. Should we see how fast we can nuke this dude? I like these. Not that the experimental ones are always that great, but... Oh my god. Again, he seemed to go from like... Or at least it appeared so. I wonder if the health bars have like lag or something, because... That certainly felt like he went from... He went from like 40, 50% health to just dead. I wonder if there is some sort of a... I don't know, maybe it can't. With too many squirrels on it, all face rolling it, it doesn't necessarily always track the health very accurately. I suppose in a way it depends how many updates per second the game's doing. Oh, I hate these ones that come back to life. They catch me off guard. Because I'm rarely paying attention to them. What we need is some affix on a piece of gear that automatically picks up shards and glyphs, a la Diablo 3. Not many updates per second from the crafting window, that's for sure. Well, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, a unique. We'll go We're still going to need a couple more to get 800 stability anyway. Let's grab this. Oh god, there's another one up there. Ah, there's stuff around here. There's stuff. Stoofs. Let's grab you. Dev responded by the way. Auto pickup of glyph on Reddit said they're working on it. Yes, that would be a quality of life that would be much appreciated. Especially since it seems a bit glitchy in the first place. I often feel as if I have to click on something 3 or 4 times before it actually picks it up. Now that might just be a graphical thing, but it still could be improved, I think. Ow. Oh, this is another patrolling one. I've got to chase him down. my poor squirrels, I can't catch a break right now. They need some nuts. Oh, was that him there? No, he's gone this way. Get the hell out of there. What's going on? Ooh, that's a big belt. That's a winning belt. That's a potential upgrade right there. Where the hell is this dude? I feel like I've cleaned the map twice. Oh, that's a good ring and all. It's a potential upgrade ring. Finally. Jeez, I had to chase him around the entire map. Okay. Increased damage, increased ward gained, necrotic resistance, duration of stuns on you, potion grants ward instead of health. No, another trash one. Where was that belt that was good though? This one. This is a potential upgrade belt here. Increased minion health, increased minion damage, endurance, and poison resist. 4 potion slots. The only issue here is that we're sacking off yet more cold resist, but can we afford to do that? I can afford to do that. This is a potential upgrade belt. More armor, less damage, less death, for starters. Minion damage is definitely better than 49% increased necrotic damage on our current one. The endurance is nice. Dropping 9% health is not so nice. And the critical strike avoidance dropping is not so nice either. But endurance can kind of help us there. Tier 5, Tier 3, Tier 2, Tier 3. It's not bad from the word go, is it? Minion damage, minion health, health and health is like sort of considered optimal, so we're not far off that. That's a good looking belt right there. If we can, how do we approach this? If we go minion damage first. Didn't use much, that's good. Let's go minion damage again. 1 to 18. Glyph of Hope kicked in, nice. Health. 14, forging potential, ouch. Can we get endurance up? 10. Okay, we're only going to be able to get, unless we crit here, we're only getting one of these to tier 5. Which one do we want to go to tier 5? The irony is 140% increased minion health. Do we go defensives? Defense over attack. Should we go endurance? Push endurance up as far as we can. Oh, it crit! Oh, yes! What a perfect time for a crit. Boom. Have some of that. Tier 5 all round. We got ourselves our tier 20 belt. We've still got 3 forging potential. That means we can hoover off some of those abilities later on if we need to as well. Well, that was not expected, but we'll take it. That's going to help then with our endurance, which is all working towards our defensives. So we're still short slightly on lightning, but everything else is going in the right direction. What is our endurance at now? 44%. That's better. That's better. Endurance is capped at 60. It'd be nice to get it to 60. But that's going to help out a lot. Okay, this is good. This is good. We'll put those in the to process thing because I haven't really looked at them properly yet. Nice. Where were we trying to get to with doing that? I don't know where we were trying to go to. We were meant to be going down this way. Another good shield there. Sometimes it's hard to get a grasp for like how your class is playing. Because sometimes you get so jacked up on shrines in these things quite quickly. All of a sudden you just go into like crazy mode. And it's not really actually a good representation of your character, but it's good fun. Woo. Okay. Right. Exalted helms. We're going to need some good exalted helms. 40% chance to apply mark for death on hit. Ugh, that sounds scary. We're going to need some exalted helms, because if we can get a squirrel helm with some legendary potential on it, we're going to need a good some good exalted helms to smush it together with. Oh no, I used my W too fast. Oh my god. Let's not get hit by that again. Armor mitigation also applies to damage over time and crack. No, we're never going to use those. There was an in-game sound like something happened. What was it? Oh, it exposed where the thing is. That's what it was. No, I'm hoping this loops around, otherwise we've gone the wrong way. I tell you what, one thing I cannot figure out is how players can play this on hardcore for as long as they do. I'm playing on softcore, which hasn't got half the stress, and my level of focus on what I'm trying to do, I don't think my eyes work fast enough. I used to, one of my favourite games of all time is Gran Turismo 2. Now, obviously, it's a million years old now. Nobody'd play it anymore. There's much newer Gran Turismos, but Gran Turismo used to be one of my favourite games. And I used to do the really long races. There was like 24-hour races you had to do. Now, of course, I didn't do them in one go because that would be absolutely mental. But there was also no way to like pause, or there was no way to save like in the middle of a race. You couldn't pit stop and turn the PlayStation off, so you just had to leave the PlayStation on overnight and then start doing it again the next day. Over the space of about 3 days, I think I did one of these 24-hour races, and my eyes just stopped working at the end of it because I was so focused and concentrating on like not crashing and dying. I don't know how people do it, and I'm getting the same feeling now. It's the age. It probably is, yeah. Melee physical, melee attack speed, 55% increased minion health, 8% less damage taken if your minions have killed recently, which they always will have done. Minions take 25% less damage if you've killed recently. Now, if only that rolled with some legendary potential on it, because that would not be a terrible one to smush into. But we're not likely to use that just by itself, unfortunately. I don't think we'd use that just by itself. Or might we? Undisputed is cool, but Undisputed is more about doing damage ourselves. Beast King is more focused on our minions, which is exactly what we're going for. Do we use this? Is this our new weapon? %55 increased minion health. The 8% damage reduction. And my minions taking 25% less damage. I've been complaining for a while that my squirrels are squishy. Maybe this is a new weapon. We can at least try it out, can't we? Maybe that's our new weapon. That might help solve some of our squishy squirrel problem. Oh, a glyph of despair. What makes this so cool? Has a chance to seal an affix instead of upgrading it. The sealed affix is then moved onto its own slot, leaving its old slot open for you to add a new affix. These are real top end. These are for like when you find an item that's got just 4 solid stats on it. Now, I'm not going to waste one of those on... You'd want to use one of those on an exalted piece of gear to begin with. You probably wouldn't want to use it on a basic piece of gear, but I think that could be a cool glyph to have. Okay, well that's a set piece. We could technically go and do the altar on this now. Right. World first, boys and girls, you ready? That wasn't what I meant to do. What? Oh, invulnerable until we kill these things. Oops. Right, that's all 4 of them, right? Now we defeat the dude. Let's not stand in that. He's going down. He's going down. He's dead. Boom. Headshot. Prophecy fulfilled as well. Big idol. Big poison resist idol. Right. Body armor. Another woven flesh. Is it better than the one we've got equipped? Less health? No. It's worse in all fashion. Every single roll is worse than the one we've got on right now. Okay? Literally, look at all the red lines on that. Worse in every single way. Why do the squirrels have a green ring above them? Because sometimes they die, and that's meant to be a revival thing, but either I don't understand what the hell it's doing, or it's bugged. I just keep an eye on the number at the top, and as long as it says 10, I'm happy. Howl of the West Wind, Primalist Helm, 2 legendary power, 30% chance for wolves to retaliate with a lightning strike when hit. Your wolves cannot be stunned. 32% increased minion movement speed. 35% chance to shock on melee hit. 10 melee lightning damage. 34% chance on hit with lightning skills to grant your wolves additional melee lightning damage equal to your melee lightning damage. Hello? Now, that's not squirrels, but that could end up being a very powerful wolf Beastmaster legendary. 2 legendary potential on that. Woo! That's a good one. What's this one? Artor's Legacy, Primalist Helm. +1 maximum companions. +1 to all minion skills. I mean, we're not going to use it, but okay. Hang on, what? Should we reflect on the past we cannot change or dream of the future we will never see? Aye. Think big. Echo conquered. Right, 32% increased gold drop rate. That's just trashed here. Increased unique drop rate. Increased huge idol drop rate. Increased large idol drop rate. Or increased glyph drop rate. Idols are boring. Glyphs are useful. But uniques are cool. Glyph, more uniques is more cool. That's got to be the play, right? More glyphs, more cool. What are our other options for greater blessings from here? I don't know which ones come from which. But more glyphs, more uniques is more cool. And it's definitely better than more gold. We're going this. 18% increased unique drop rate. Replace. Grand Winds of Fortune. Once you find all your idols, switch to Grand Winds of Fortune to focus on uniques instead. Oh. Should I be... Okay. Should I be going for idols first, even though idols are boring? I probably should, shouldn't I? Which idol ones? Grand Sight of Outcasts apparently is actually the one I should look at. Is valuable to help you find the large nomad idols that come with percentage health and critical strike avoidance for both you and your minions. Damn, that's actually the one I should go for. Uniques are cool, but once we've got all our blessings, we then... Yeah, okay. Sure. We should do things one thing at a time, shouldn't we, really? What's this little thing around the outside of them? I'm confused. What's this little purple line around the outside of these for? Build potential on this game is crazy. Yeah, it just keeps going and going and going. And it's somewhat logical as you go through it as well, which I really like. For example, like now, I'm at a position where I've mostly capped my resistances, but to do this, I've had to use a lot of my idols. So the sensible thing for me to do at this point is to get the blessings to predominantly help me with my resistances, or to help me find bigger and better idols, so that I can use less idols, or better idols that give me more resistances, meaning I use less of them, freeing up more space. And you just kind of inch your way forward, and it seems pretty clever. It seems pretty clever. Can we... I want to know what the hell this flipping purple line is around the edge, though, because they're all different, and it clearly means something. Idol. Idols are the type of equipment... Blah, blah, blah. Idols can be equipped in a special area to the right side of your inventory. You gain more space for equipping idols by completing quests, up to 20 of them. Idols come in different sizes. No, hang on, shit. This isn't idols, is it? Blessings. Blessings. Reading the wrong flipping thing. Blessings are permanent increases to your character stats or chance to find particular... Hang on. I can't read and think and listen to music. Blessings apply throughout the entire game, not just in the Monolith of Fate. When you conquer a timeline, you'll be presented with 3 blessings to choose from. If you conquer the timeline again, you can choose to either keep your current one or replace it. Each timeline has its own set of possible blessings. Some timelines have blessings that increase your character's stats, whilst others have blessings that increase your chance to find particular types of items. You can view every blessing you've discovered and currently have active from the Blessings tab in your inventory window. You can also hover on a timeline in the world map to see your current blessings from that timeline. Blessings granted by empowered timelines have higher value than the versions granted by normal timelines. Completing empowered timelines has 4 blessing options by default. Still some spelling mistakes in here. And the 5th blessing option is unlocked at 200 corruption. That still doesn't tell me then what the hell this purple line around the outside means. So the little guide I'm following for my Squirrel build, this max roll guide, completing a timeline in Monolith of Fates lets you choose one of several randomized blessings. Empowered blessings are a fundamental part of all builds, so getting the correct ones for each is key. The sooner you reach your empowered monoliths, the faster you can start farming for your desired ones. Normal blessings are not very important, as they'll eventually be replaced by empowered ones. However, they can still be a great source of resistances, critical strike avoidance, and life leech for your build early on. Don't target farm normal ones, just get to empowered as fast as you can. We're there. So there's combat blessings. Unlocks all the level 100 timelines and the ability to farm the empowered blessings. These need to be farmed until you get the desired one for your build. It's extremely important to get this set up quickly as possible to free up affix slots on your gear. Remember, the more value you get from your blessings, the easier it is going to be to craft the efficient gear. These are the core combat empowered blessings for this build. Start with your Grand Survival of Might. A high roll on this empowered blessing can be combined with large nomad idols. So what's this one do? 50 to 70 critical strike avoidance. Combine that with some of these ones, or a single tier 5 critical strike avoidance stat to completely cap it. At the moment, I'm relying on woven flesh for my critical strike avoidance, but this is not really a great chest piece for me to be using ultimately. So if we can get this big defensive stat taken care of by a big blessing and a couple of idols, GG. Farm your Grand Echo of Solarium for your void resistance and a Grand Bastion of Divinity for the resistances that they provide. Ah, look, lightning resistance. The one flipping resistance that has been evading me this entire time. I've only got 60% lightning resistance, whereas I've got everything else capped. If I can get most of it from here, then any pieces of gear that have got lightning resistance on. Yeah, your blessings, I guess, are slowly but surely. Your blessings plus your idols are going to take care of most of your resistances, meaning you can use those suffix slots on your gear for like more health and alternative defensive stats. Very clever. I like all of this a lot. Continue with Grand Bones of Eternity for the extra block effectiveness. 5 to 8% block chance and a bunch of block effectiveness. Finish up by farming your best rolled Grand Body of Obsidian that you can get. Just straight armor. Grants an insane amount of flat armor that helps increase the survivability of the build and synergizes great with all of the strength that you stack. You can also grab the Grand Embers of Immortality instead if your gear lacks endurance, but it's not as efficient. And these empowered blessings are flexible and depend on your current needs and goals. Clever, clever, clever. So this realistically feels like where I am right now. I'm at the point where I should be getting these in place, which is going to require us to do a bunch of level 100 monoliths. Oh, it's all cool. I'm enjoying this a lot. That said, though, boys and girls, I'm enjoying it so much that unfortunately I have to leave it there for today. Today's a bit of a shorter stream because I'm actually babysitting this evening, believe it or not. How fun does that sound, right? But that's going to keep me busy. We should be live as normal tomorrow. I do have something I need to get done first thing tomorrow morning, but hopefully I can get it done prior to the stream. If I can get it done before the stream, then we will go teach the kid to do some farming. Yeah, maybe. Put them to work. So anyway, boys and girls, thank you all for joining again today. I do promise we will get back to some WoW stuff when World of Warcraft release some more WoW stuff. We've got the hardcore solo self-found kicking off today, actually. Oh, snap. I forgot that launches today. Well, I won't be doing that because I'm babysitting this evening, but maybe we give that a go tomorrow. We'll see. I'm worried about the fact that the solo self-found hardcore mode is going to be just a cluster at the beginning, which could be a problem. This weekend could be interesting. Maybe we'll have a look. We do something different on a Friday, and the irony being is that maybe World of Warcraft can be the different thing for once. But Last Epoch is good fun all the same. So enjoy the rest of your day, boys and girls. Thank you all for joining once again. Come say hi in the Discord if you're not already there. And of course, if you're new around here, please feel free to hit that either subscribe button if you're on Team YouTube or the follow button if you're on Team Twitch. I appreciate it. But have a good day. Catch you tomorrow. Peace.